Hello again, students. Welcome to Music with Miss Palendi. We are going to start off with our hello song. So get your voices ready. Get your bodies ready. Here we go. Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you reach up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you stomp your feet? Hello, hello. Can you stomp your feet? Can you reach up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Nicely done, students. All right, last week when we had music, I had you sing the hello song 2 different ways. Do you remember that? Think all the way back to last week. I had you sing it super, super fast, and I had you sing it super slow. Do you remember that? There were also 2 fancy new words that we learned, 2 fancy music words that meant fast and slow. Do you remember what those were? If you're thinking presto for fast, if you're thinking largo for slow, nice job, you got it correct. Presto means super, super, super fast, and largo means super slow. Okay, so we're going to sing the hello song 2 new ways right now. Okay, so we've done fast and slow. Now we're going to talk about loud, soft. Okay, so just like we had fancy words for fast and slow in music, we also have fancy words for loud and soft in music. Okay, so in music, we don't just say a piece of music is really, really, really loud. We call that piece of music forte. Forte. And just like presto and largo, it's an Italian word, so you have to sound very Italian. Forte. Forte means really loud. Okay? And in music, we don't just say really soft or really quiet. We say piano. So if a piece of music is really quiet, we say piano. Okay? So practice saying forte with me. Here we go. Forte. Really loud. Now practice saying piano with me. Piano. Really quiet. Now you may be thinking, wait, piano, I've heard that word before, but I haven't used it for quiet or soft. I've heard piano like the instrument piano. Well, you're correct. So in music, it has 2 meanings. It means the instrument piano, the one that you play by pressing down the keys, and it also means quiet or soft. Okay, so we're going to practice singing the hello song right now. And first, we're going to try singing it forte, really loud. But I should probably warn you, when we're singing forte, it doesn't just mean I'm screaming as loud as I can. That's not very pretty, right? When we sing, we can sing forte or loud, but still use our nice, beautiful singing voices, okay? So remember, never louder than lovely. Here we go. Forte, loud. Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you reach up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? And that's where we're going to stop. Were you still singing beautiful? Or were you singing louder than normal? If you were, then you were singing forte. Nicely done. All right, so we sang forte, super loud. Now it's time to sing piano, super quiet. So just like when we're singing forte, when we're singing piano, we can still sing beautifully. We can still sing beautifully, but you're just going to be a little bit quieter than normal, okay? Here we go. Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you reach up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Were you nice and quiet, but still singing your best? Nice job. You just sang piano. Really great singing, you guys. I hope your voices are feeling a little bit more warmed up. I'll be back in just a moment for our next fun activity. Stay tuned. Take a look at the 4 animals below. There's a lion, an elephant, some chicks, and a bunny rabbit. Now think back to what we learned about piano and forte. Which one of these animals would be piano or super quiet? And which of these animals would be forte, super loud? Take a moment and make your guess. Welcome back, students. Hopefully your voices are nice and warmed up and you are ready to do some singing. All right, the song we are going to learn today is called Oh in the Woods. All right, and this song has lots and lots of verses to it, okay? And it's a fun song because you just kind of keep adding on to each verse, okay? It starts off, each verse starts off the same. So it's a repeat after me for the first little bit of the song. So I'll start by saying, oh, in the woods.
Oh,
and then you guys
in
repeat
the
after
woods.
me. And then I sing again. There was a tree.
There was a tree.
The prettiest little tree.
The prettiest little tree.
That you ever did see.
That you ever did see.
All right. So let's try that all together with you repeating after me. All right. And there's a few little hand motions that go with it, okay? So my turn first. I'm going to point to myself when it's my turn, and I'm going to point to you when it's your turn, okay? Oh, in the woods.
Oh, in the woods.
There was a tree.
There was a tree.
The prettiest little tree.
The prettiest little tree.
That you ever did see.
That you ever did see.
All right, nice job. Okay, so with the hand motions, let's try this. Oh, in the woods, there was a tree, the prettiest little tree that you ever did see. All right, so kind of like binoculars. All right. Now this part, now that we know that part, if you don't think you know it very well, you could just rewind and practice it till you think you know that part pretty well. So that was the repeat after me part. Now we sing it all together and it goes like this. Let me just show you what it sounds like. The tree was in the hole and the hole was in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. See how my fingers are kind of like grass growing up? Okay, so let's try that all together. Ready? It's kind of a lot to think about. Think of where you would plant a tree. Oh, you would plant it in the ground, but first you have to dig that hole. So tree, hole, ground. Let's try it. The tree was in the hole, and the hole was in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Yay! Nice job. Now we're gonna add all of what we've learned so far. We're gonna add it together, okay? So remember, the first part is repeat after me. My turn first. Oh, in the woods, there was a tree, the prettiest little tree that you ever did see. Now all together. The tree was in the hole, and the hole was in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Yay! Nice job. If you need a moment to practice that, just so you have it really cemented into your brain so you don't forget it, rewind the video now and practice it until you think you have that part down. Because from here on out, we're just gonna keep adding a verse, all right? Okay, so here we go. So we just left off with the tree in the hole, hole in the ground. We're gonna add on to that. Here we go. We've just done the tree. Now we are going to add, what is that a picture of? It's a tree branch, right? Tree branch. Okay, so we have our tree and we also have a branch hanging off that tree. So your arm's gonna be out like this to be a branch. So remember, first part is repeat after me, okay? My turn first. Now on that tree, your turn. Nice job, my turn. There was a branch, your turn. The prettiest little branch, your turn. That you ever did see, your turn. Now this part's all together, ready? The branch was on the tree was in the hole was in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Yay! All right, so we just left off on the branch. What was on that branch, you might say? Well, they look like leaves. What we're actually looking at are these small little sticks that are connecting the branch and the leaves. So a twig. For the twig, we're gonna do this. So we have our branch, but we also have a twig on top of that branch, okay? So repeat after me. Now on that branch, there was a twig, the prettiest little twig that you ever did see. Here we go all together. The twig was on the branch was on the tree was in the hole was in the ground, and the green grass grew all around and around, and the green grass grew all around. Yay! Nice job, you guys. So there are several more verses to that song, but now that we kind of got the hang of it, we could add on more verses next time we meet, and it'll be super easy. Really great singing, you guys. Hey guys, welcome back. So for our next instrument, I'm not going to tell you just yet what it is, but I am going to tell you what you need. So you are going to need a paper plate again. You're going to need 4 rubber bands. I would have a few extras just in case. You're going to need some art supplies and a paint stir stick. Now, if you're not sure what that is, maybe go ask your parent or guardian. If you don't have access to that, you could also use a long stick, and you're going to need some heavy duty tape. Okay, so go gather your supplies. Meet me back here. I'll see you in just a moment. Hello again, students. Hopefully you were able to get all the supplies that you needed. We are going, I bet you're probably wondering, what are we making today? We are going to be making a paper plate banjo. A banjo looks just like this. It has 4 strings, and the body is a circle, kind of like the paper plate that we're using, okay? So we're gonna start things off with our paper plate. I should have told you this on the supplies slide, but for your rubber bands, you probably want thin ones, okay? Thin ones that are kind of big, and here's why. Because if I start piling rubber bands across my paper plate, if they're really thick or they're too tight, your paper plate's gonna start collapsing like that, and we don't want that, okay? So I have thin ones that are kind of big, all right? So you're gonna take your rubber bands. I have 4 because a banjo has 4 strings, and you're gonna wrap your rubber bands around the plate like this, okay? And see how the plate kind of dips right here? This is gonna be the outside of the banjo where you can actually strum, right? Because if you had it turned this way, it doesn't make as good of a sound. Okay, so I have 1 rubber band. I'm gonna do 3 more. Second one. Here's my 3rd one. I have about, I don't know if you can see that very well, but I have about 1 inch of space in between my rubber bands, okay? So that gives me actual room to pluck each string by itself. Okay, so there's 3.
and then I have 4. You guys can already see my plate's kind of starting to bend in a little bit. So if I use rubber bands that are even thicker than this, then it would have just folded right in half. So believe it or not, this is the base of our banjo. Okay, so you can kind of mess with the rubber bands a little bit, like pull them a little tighter or a little looser to change the sound. So once you have the sound that you want, you're ready to actually put the neck on your banjo like this, okay? So if I want it to look like a real banjo, I'm going to make sure that the rubber bands actually line up with the neck of the banjo like this. So this is where your heavy duty tape comes in. So if I turn it around, you'll see that my paint stick, whoop, there we go, is lined up with the rubber bands just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tape it down now. You might want an adult's help with this part because it can get kind of tricky. Okay, so by the time I'm done, I have a banjo that looks like this. I can rock out on my banjo. All right, and now here's the fun part. You have your art supplies. I was able to get these cool music stickers, and you can start decorating your banjo. I'm just going to put a few on right now to show you. You can use markers, you can use crayons. Ta-da! There's my banjo. If I wanted to get really fancy, I would put some dots up here for the tuning pegs. If you were able to play guitar in your music class, you probably have heard that word before, tuning pegs. They're just little knobs up here at the head of the guitar or the banjo, okay? Then I have my banjo. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome week. I hope you were able to make this fun little banjo. Maybe you can make up your own little song to sing with your banjo. That would be awesome. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have an awesome week. Bye, guys.